there's so many times that everyone's hanging out, and I'll just sneak out because I'm done. I'll just kind of slowly
Rich is
exit,
like, play hard, play
and-
weak.
and then I'll Uber out. I don't even say anything. Honestly, I just go. You know, I don't even say bye. Everyone's probably like, where'd Rich go? But then I miss all the good stuff. I miss the whole.
Oh, you better cut that out. She will
Let's
kill
edit this
you.
out, guys.
She's
Let's
not
edit
gonna.
this
She's
out.
not gonna.
We're gonna
I'm
miss.
leaving it. Yo, welcome to the channel. This is season 1, episode 1, and we are all about Las Vegas. If you guys are locals or if you are visiting from another state, you guys know that this city never sleeps. You can definitely find yourself not making it back home or not making it back to your hotel till the next morning. So who has that energy to actually do that? After a couple drinks, I'm ready faded, and I actually want to go to bed and just go to sleep. I also don't want to be that first guy to leave all his friends just because I'm getting too tired. The Let's TV crew has been actually testing out this new supplement. This supplement is actually called Dr. Buzz, and let me tell you, this stuff actually works. So the supplement doesn't make your drinking experience better, but it definitely gives you the energy to drink more and last through the whole entire night. How does it work? The best way to kind of bring out this product and explain it to you guys is by bringing the creator himself and having him tell you all about it. So let's introduce him and let's get this party started.
All right, great to be here. I'm Dr. Jason Burke, board certified anesthesiologist. I've been practicing anesthesiologist for 14 years here in Las Vegas. I started Hangover Heaven, which is the world's first medical practice dedicated to curing hangovers and preventing hangovers, in April of 2012. From there, I developed Dr. Buzz, which is a nutritional supplement designed to enable people to have more fun. As I approach age 50, I found that if I have more than about 2 drinks, I'm about done in about an hour. And guess what? I do not like that. So I created Dr. Buzz, a nutritional supplement with high-end premium ingredients to try and give you a better night out, a better buzz, allowing you to drink longer, drink more, and just basically have more fun during the course of the night.
But before we get into that, we need you to pick a puzzle because that's how the podcast works. You need to solve one of those things. That one gets messy.
This one speaks to me. I don't know what it is.
That one's a little two-piecer. So.
Oh, it's a 10.
It's a lot of pieces.
And then Bryn wants to ask you one question.
Okay, I need you to give me a noun.
Ball.
Okay, hold on. It's a good
There's one under your chair right now.
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll find those. So that's the first part of the puzzle.
Just
All right.
finding
So
the
this
pieces.
is the navigator, and we are going to pass this around if you guys
I
want to fill
thought
in
it was
the glass.
elastic. My bad.
You know, this puzzle is actually pretty cool because my daughter actually got that from Austria.
Oh, nice.
She picked this one out, and
I'm part Austrian. I can do my best Arnold Schwarzenegger imitation.
all right, let's do it.
I want your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
That's good.
You like
That was
that?
good. Yeah, I liked it.
We are missing one of the podcasters here, so let's go give him a call really quick
Let's do
and
it.
see what his intake
Get him
of
on the
all
line.
this. So.
Can I take a little test of your...
Can you get that apart? You got the thing? No, you don't.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, dude? You are on the podcast right now,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Eddie.
Eddie.
dude. We got a full house here right now.
Dude,
Who's over there right now?
Take a guess.
can you help me with this
Well,
puzzle?
besides Michelle and
Besides
Jason.
me.
Brandy.
Hey, I'm here.
How do you know it's
Brandy,
me?
and who else is that?
Brandy and Bryn.
Brandy
Babies.
and Bryn, what's up, guys?
And we're
Our
missing one
babies.
mic and one headphone, so we would actually have one more person on here also.
Yeah, no, it sounds like I hear a little of like they're distant.
Oh, their microphone is actually pretty far away from them. So
Oh, is it? Okay.
Should
yeah.
we sit up a little bit?
No, you're actually pretty good. Level wise, I got you guys pretty good. So
How's it going so far?
we just started. We definitely just
Okay.
started. We got Jason on a puzzle right over here. We're gonna throw some questions on him while he tries to solve this, so we can kind of like mix it up a
funny.
little bit. Yeah. So
Okay.
we called you, bro, because we want to know. Have you taken Dr. Buzz?
Of course I've taken Dr. Buzz pills, man. I rely on it every time I drink.
Nice. But
Before he drives, he always takes it.
Before I drive, I always take it. Yeah, that too. Is that
Don't
what you said?
incriminate yourself, Edwin.
That's on the instruction panel.
Oh, can I actually ask Eddie for one of these?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Eddie, give me an adjective.
Give me an adjective.
It's
Right,
a
he doesn't even
describing
know what
word.
A describing
What
word.
was that?
It's a describing word.
It's a describing word.
Yeah.
Beautiful?
Eddie, you're so sweet.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, God.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
That's good, right? That's very good, right?
You're just trying to make up for the fact that you weren't here.
I'm there.
You're
He's
here.
actually in the driveway.
Yeah.
Just try this. Close your eyes and just listen to my voice. It sounds
Okay,
like
go
I'm
ahead.
right next to you, right?
Oh my God, it's like a nightmare.
I'm right,
It's
I'm-
kind of like
I'm
a
right there.
podcast. Right.
Oh, it's like being back at
it's-
work all over again today. Shit.
There you go. It's not that I'm next to you. Just close your eyes and listen to my voice. I'm actually right behind you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're always. Sorry.
Is that how you imagined it?
No.
Yes,
I
that's why
imagine it. No, I need an adult.
yes, that's why she has a big ass smile on her face, guys.
How do you know?
I see a smile.
Shut up. You can shut it.
So let me ask you guys: have you guys taken any shots?
We
Yes.
have.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay,
we.
so before the shots, did you guys take the pills?
Yep.
Yes.
20
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
before, just as instructed.
I took 3.
Yeah.
I took 4.
I took 3 as consulted by a physician.
Right.
I asked Berg and he said
Yeah.
4, so I took 4.
Yeah.
Surgeon
I've
General
taken-
recommends.
I've taken 4 other
Yeah.
ones, but yeah.
I actually took
three.
4 today, and I do have to work tomorrow. So this
Oh, geez.
this is definitely the perfect
I think
test.
I think you want to edit that part out where you just said you work tomorrow.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Don't worry, they're not watching.
Right. So we got Jason working away. Oh, he got a couple pieces.
Come on, Jason, I believe in you.
I got two of them
I
out.
saw that. I
Nice.
saw that puzzle. So let's figure it out, man.
Oh no, he actually picked a different one from the shelf.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what he can get out of this one.
I
here,
initially
but
picked the Star Wars thing.
But
he said that wasn't actually a puzzle.
that was like a mannequin. So. Hey Eddie, has your wife taken Dr. Buzz?
She has taken them actually, and I haven't gotten her opinion yet, but the pills do work. I love taking them. I feel like I need them.
I have one more
So-
question for you, Eddie, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I need you to give me a verb ending in an ing.
ING.
Verb is a
I
doing
mean-
word.
Doing, yes.
Like a
So
action.
I
Like an
am
action. Like an action. Give me an action ending in ing.
sexting.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you like that one?
I do.
There you go.
You know what Eddie's thinking about when he's in the open.
Especially when he's talking to us on the phone.
Yeah, who are you sexting? You only got us.
Hey, just
Yeah,
just
now I'm
remember,
kind of
just
scared.
hey, just remember,
Nobody
just close your
answered our
eyes.
phones.
Just close your eyes.
What's your
I'm right
Tinder?
there.
So Bryn wants to know what your Tinder handle is.
No. What is it? I'm not on Tinder, but is it swipe right or swipe left? What is it?
I don't know. We need to know the handle, man. We got to check it out.
He's on Grindr.
He's on Grindr.
Hey, hold on. I know the difference between the two. Okay, I'm definitely not on that one.
You sure?
Just checking. Just checking.
That's funny.
I think for the majority of us here, we're all in that same boat. We're at that age of wanting to hang out longer, but then our lives say like, oh, we can't do that. You know what I mean? So we are either getting drunk way too fast or we're just hungover big time. So is this enhancement, is it more towards the older crowd or for everybody?
I like to think it's for everybody. It is directed at people that are probably over about 27, 28 years old. And people need to base their dosages based on their age, kind of drinking level and that type of thing. That, say, taking 2 pills before you go out may work well for someone who's 30 who doesn't drink that much. For someone who maybe is 55, they may need to take 3 or 4 pills. People need to adjust the product for their age, habits, etc. And in the end, people want to be able to drink like they did when they were 21. I like to. That's what everybody wants. People want to go back to when you were a junior in college. You could go out and party until 3 a.m., wake up and go to class at 8 a.m. That's what everybody wants.
Exactly.
And that's, I mean, and that's really what this is about, is to take it back like that. And it's fun. That's what it's really all about, is having more fun.
We're taking it back.
Taking it back.
Except we drink better alcohol.
Except for now we can afford the better
I was
alcohol.
gonna say
Yeah.
we can get the better alcohol, so we want to be able to enjoy it and have a good time. And
Yeah.
and now that we're working so hard, you know, we want to be able to enjoy the rare times we get to go out with friends.
Yeah.
I mean, how often do we all get to go out and have fun together? So when you do, you don't want to call it a night at 10 p.m. and we're all yawning and
Yeah, I mean, when I was in college, we went out like 5 nights a week.
oh
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It was not like, are we going out tonight? It's like, which night are we not going out tonight?
Right. It wasn't even a question. You knew you were going out. Once the weekend came, you knew you were going out. You knew you were gonna rage. It was gonna be.
Yeah, the consequences back then were not as
There were
extreme as they are now.
very few consequences.
Yeah.
We went
There
out
was that,
Tuesday night, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday,
Oh, yeah.
and sometimes Sunday. Especially Monday and Wednesday were like the days off. I do like this wine. This is quite
I do
good.
too.
The
Yeah,
Navigator.
Who gave me this puzzle?
I really do like this.
Yeah. For the price of this, it's definitely it's a great hangout wine, dinner wine, and it's only like $36, $32, $32.
Whoa! What wine are you guys
Yeah.
drinking? I'm
From-
definitely missing out.
From the
Oh,
video,
yeah,
you are.
from
High
the
precision.
I like it.
We prefer you here, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
we miss you.
What's everyone doing this weekend? Let's take some of these Dr. Buzz pills and all go out.
Hey.
There you go.
oh, totally.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, I'm the oldest person here. I'm
No,
49.
I think-
I'm 49.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're the oldest.
Yeah, there's no argument about that. And I've had at least 2 shots of tequila, at least a shot and a half of whiskey, a beer, and without taking the pills tonight, I'd be done.
Oh,
I'd have a headache by now. And whereas now I feel great. If people ask me, they're like, Jason, if you want to go out to the club right now, I'd be like, let's do it.
right.
Whereas without them, I'd be like, I'd be in bed by now.
And you know what?
Right, no,
Not
no,
getting the
definitely.
headache, that's the biggest part for
Yeah.
me. Because
Right.
when I drink, I'm so prone to headaches. And I know,
Yeah.
oh man, and not having to experience that when I take those pills, it's amazing.
The podcast that I did last time, I didn't even take the pills, and I'm telling you, the next day I was pretty sloshed, and it only took me 2 wines before I started getting buzzed.
Just 2 glasses of wine.
Just 2
correct?
glasses
Wow.
of wine. Yeah. I think we should pass over the wine over here,
Okay.
because that would actually be 2 glasses
Alright.
for me. I'll be surpassing the last podcast.
Can I just get real quick?
No, let's get all that done.
So for Michelle, can you give me an adjective?
Sneaky.
Whoa! That is that's deep.
I'm gonna have, okay, so Rich,
Yeah.
you give me an adjective also.
I would
sneaky
say we
deep.
should just give all Jason the rest of them.
The rest-
This is
okay.
this is Jason's podcast,
Okay.
and I
So
want to
you
see
me just to,
how many do we
okay.
have left.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
there's a lot.
Okay, let's
We-
give like
Okay, so give me 3 adjectives in a row.
3 adjectives.
Yeah.
Smart, dysfunctional, moist.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's perfect.
And then you come back
That
right
is
down towards the
perfect.
middle.
There we go. Even further out of
Can't
line.
wait to read
There
this.
it is.
any
That's
more.
hilarious.
Oh, there's a lot. So I have about 10 more.
Okay.
10.
Oh wow.
But they're not all adjectives.
Oh, okay.
So how about
I went to public school in North Carolina.
so 2
Hey,
two
hey, I can top you on that one,
Dude, I-
Jason.
I
I
can-
went to public school in California. How's that?
I can barely count to 10. Shit.
Public school in Nevada, worst in the nation. Come on now.
Yeah, think about North Carolina.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Plural nouns.
Plural noun. What's a plural noun?
It's a multiple place, person, or thing.
So
People? Geese.
I love how we have to look up what a plural noun is.
Right.
Did we literally have the dictionary pull out the dictionary on that one?
We have to look up
Geese.
the rules.
Geese.
no.
Geese and marmots.
Marmots.
I want the moist marmots
Hey, I like it.
in here, like ASAP.
You're about to have a leaping lemming at this point. I'm gonna jump out of here.
Oh, that's funny.
Geese. Geese are plural. A number? The magic number is 3.
42.
There you go. That's always a
40
good number 3.
42 is the answer to life and everything in the universe.
I thought 33 was. I thought 33 was the
No,
the
rule
magic
30,
number.
34. 34.
My next question, Jason, is like all of us are within the same age. What will this affect like a younger person? Like if you had someone like in their 20s?
So thinking about this from the perspective of anesthesiology and pharmacology,
Right.
generally metabolism is higher when you're younger. Slows down as you're older. The body's ability to repair itself and regenerate slows down as you get older as well. So in general, with people that have taken the pills that are 20 to kind of 35, they need less pills to have the same effect. As the years go by, unfortunately, you have to take more pills to have the same effect. And it's the same thing that we see in the operating room or in the recovery room, that dosage requirements change as time goes by, unfortunately. And people just need to keep that in mind. And when they're taking this or any nutritional supplement, that requirements change with age, body weight, sex, and that type of thing. So,
Like if everyone's just kind of like going out, we just all take like a couple pills, right? Mm-hmm. Do we have to take more as nights progress? Like let's say we've been going out for about 2-3 hours. Is there another dose that we need to take, or does this actually last a little bit longer?
well, again, the amount of Dr. Buzz that you take has to be somewhat similar to the amount of alcohol that you take. Just for example, if we're in a surgery and I give a patient a dose of, say, a painkiller, it's going to be a different dose that I'll give for a surgery that lasts an hour versus a surgery that lasts 5 hours. So I'll have to give probably 4 or 5 times more for the surgery that lasts 5 hours versus the one that lasts an hour. And the same thing goes for Dr. Buzz or whatever hangover prevention or type of kind of lifestyle nutritional supplement that you're going to take. If you're going to be going out and you're going to hit the day club for 6 hours and hit 15 shots, then you're going to go out and hit the nightclub and take, have bottle service and do another 10 or 15 drinks, you're going to need to take more than if you just went to your local bar and had 3 drinks.
Jason, I do have a question. What made you create this product?
So basically, I started Hangover Heaven because I always had bad hangovers. Even back when I was 20, I would get bad hangovers.
Yes.
We got the dog. We got the dog barking right now. Can you hear that, Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear the dog. It's okay though.
I think the dog just ate Brandy.
There you go.
Yeah, someone needs to call the hospital and tell her she's not going to be at the hospital tomorrow.
Your dog is very aggressive, Rich.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You should
The 2-pound dog
picture
just
of
The
your dog
most
here.
violent little powder
Yeah.
puff.
Like whenever we podcast, I should probably invest in like one of those electric collars. Just joking.
Yeah, I think the 2-pound dog just claimed another victim.
Right.
Somebody call Metro.
Right.
But so getting back to the point, when I created Hangover Heaven, it's because I always had bad hangovers. Even when I was 20, other people in my fraternity house, no issues. I'd wake up the next morning miserable. So I created Hangover Heaven to deal with that. Then as the years went by, I needed a little something more. I decided there had to be something better out there and did the research, came up with the formula for Dr. Buzz. And it has a very significant effect for me and for people younger and who have more normal physiology than I do. It works even better.
Nice. And like you said, normal physiology. I mean, I would say I'm normal, and I would say I love your product.
I wouldn't say you're normal.
No, there's
None of us are, right? No.
There's something different. There's something different about I'm Polish and part Asian, and then I have some kind of enzyme deficiency where I get really bad hangovers, and that's what people call the Asian blush or the Asian flush.
Yep.
It actually
Yes.
is an enzyme deficiency, and a lot of the warlords and whatnot that came through and conquered Europe, they usually came through Poland. They were mostly Asian, the Mongols, Genghis Khan, and they'd usually mate with various locals in some fashion, however you want to describe that. And so there's something clearly in my physiology where I'm much more prone to bad hangovers than the average person.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm part
And I am Asian, so I do get the Asian flush too. So.
Do you really? I don't actually get it.
I do. I can get it.
I say
bad.
I get it, and I'm not Asian.
I don't get it.
I actually joke around that I get it.
I am Mexican German. There is not a thing that I can't handle at this point.
No, but like some of the Asians though, you've seen them. They get really like after like one drink and they're all red,
All red,
like all over.
No, right now, at my age, if I have like a shot of whiskey without any nutritional supplements, within about an hour or so, I have a headache and I start feeling miserable, which is not what I want.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
want
it's
that.
that's what you got to look
And so
forward to.
here's my next question. Here's my next
10 years
here's
from
my
now
next
there, Brent.
question.
Okay.
Here's my next question for the creator of Dr. Buzz is at your age and your how many drinks does it take to push you over the edge now?
With nothing,
With nothing, yes.
I get pretty buzzed out after 2 drinks now.
After 2 drinks.
That was
Okay.
exactly me on my little test. 2 drinks, and I was actually. And you guys see me go out with you guys. I
don't
can drink a lot,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the environment that I was in. But 2
Yeah.
drinks, and I
Stagger
was
it a lot though. You don't drink as heavy like when you
There's a
go
lot
out
of
like
factors in that too.
Yeah.
Like,
right. We're not eating.
Eating.
But
Yeah.
we did
Yeah.
eat a little bit
Yeah.
today.
heck yeah.
But outside of the product, though, is it hard to make a brand?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age, we live in a world of poachers. You really have to protect your brand and really develop it and maintain it.
Right.
Nice. Yeah, it's got to be tough.
Right.
Speaking of protecting your brand, how many people are poaching your product right now?
Dr. Buzz, at the current time, 0. I'm sure that as time goes by, it'll probably be many. That's just the way things go. People see something that starts selling well on Amazon, they copy it, and next thing you know, there's a bunch of them out there like it.
let's go with 3 nouns.
3 nouns: liquor,
A liquor.
a drunkard,
A drunkard.
And the place.
and a place. Amsterdam.
Moist. Well, being moist in Amsterdam, huh?
A moist
that
marmot
word?
in Amsterdam.
There you go.
How about a verb ending in ing?
Drinking.
Okay.
Drinking.
It's only right to go with drinking, especially with our theme today. Or
Are you doing-
buzzing.
we're buzzing.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I thought that Wynn was putting up a 3rd tower. Have you been on
Yeah.
the strip lately?
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly where this is going.
I mean, I thought that Wynn was putting up a 3rd tower.
Resort World.
It's the Resorts World. It looks just like
Resorts
Wynn.
World.
No, it that's exactly what I said.
And I think they actually went into a legal battle, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure. I heard they did.
Probably. I mean,
And
Yeah.
I think that's why they
How
have the
could
red panels on there now to
yeah,
differentiate
like,
it.
How could you? Who wants the? I mean, the wind.
It looks
gorgeous,
exactly
but,
like it. It's like
Yeah.
curved like it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I completely thought that Wynn was putting up a 3rd tower. I was like, wow, they're busy enough for that? And then someone was like, no, dude, that's the World Resort people. I'm like, really? Those
Yeah,
Asian people
Resorts
are
World.
poaching that? Seriously? They're
Yeah.
choosing the wrong people to screw with.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a good point, though. I mean, just people just waiting in the wind to just poach on a on a brand,
Correct.
actually,
Correct.
on a brand.
Correct.
So
In the end, people need to trust the product they're taking. I've been in this industry for 7.5 years. I mean, I'm the world's expert on hangovers. We already have the Hangover Heaven Nightlife Prep, which is a hangover prevention pill. Dr. Buzz is really more towards having more fun at night. It does keep you from feeling miserable the next day, but I really wanted something that allowed people to have more fun, because that's ultimately what people want. That's what I want now.
Right.
I work hard. I'm a workaholic. I will admit it. And when I go out, I want to have a good time. And after 2 drinks, I don't want to be done.
Right.
hey,
Totally.
well,
Yeah.
I think we're all with you. I think we're all in agreement with that. Work hard, play hard, right?
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
I mean, like, there's so many times that everyone's hanging out, and I will just sneak out because I'm done. I'll just kind of slowly
Rich is like
exit,
play hard,
Hey,
play weak.
and then I'll Uber out. And then
Work
everyone's like,
hard.
"Oh,
Go to
let's
go
Yeah,
to bed
yeah.
early.
I have been witness to that. We have been hanging
Oh,
out a
man.
couple times with Rich.
Eddie,
and then,
you are not one to
let's
talk.
get
You
in.
quit real early too.
And then,
Hey, hold
I'll
on,
just
this
be
is about
gone.
Rich, guys.
What's your usual excuse, Rich? Do you
that's
say
why you
like
need Dr.
your daughter's
Buzz
in
in your
like
life.
VTAC or
Exactly.
something like that? Or
I don't even say anything. Honestly, I just go. I don't
Yeah.
even say bye. Everyone's probably like, where'd Rich go? But then I miss all the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Always.
It's
I
not
always
that
miss the good
great.
stuff,
All right. Look, give me 3 adjectives now.
3 more?
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot. There was
3
like
more.
10.
This is kind of long. We chose a long.
It is very long.
Green.
Okay.
But we all know Michelle's not a size queen here, so it's okay.
you're the one who called me a size queen yesterday.
Whoa.
Size? Is that an adjective? No, big. Big.
Yeah.
There you go.
And deep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, now we're really down to the end. Okay, so I need a plural noun. Well, more than one.
More than one
More than one
person, place, or thing.
Plural nouns. I gave you some of those
Person or
already.
I
thing.
know.
I don't think we can have a
forgot to
plural
include
place.
This one in those.
Oh, no, yeah.
Zebras.
Zebras.
And
Just one, and then adverb.
What's an adverb?
An adverb, I will tell you.
slowly.
I'm just kidding. I wanted to theme it out.
No, you did not.
It's a verb that ends in ly. Like
Slowly.
yes, like slowly. Exactly.
You tell
like
me
slowly.
you knew what adverb was, Edwin.
I did.
said
Ends
you
in
knew what adjective
I
M-L-Y.
knew it was an adjective,
Oh,
it was an
okay.
adverb.
Okay, I have one more. No, I'm sorry. I have two more.
Oh
This
my
one could be
goodness.
interesting.
I'm getting hated on.
No,
I need
you're
a part
not.
of the
No,
body.
you're not. We love you.
Any part of the body?
Part of the body. Just give me a body part.
Butthole.
Weenus.
Whoa. Okay, Rich is throwing one out.
Okay, we're still at butthole. I said weenus, but alright.
Anybody throw out a noun? Whoever's first.
Huh?
Noun. Anybody?
What? Now.
Noun. Anybody?
Jason Burke.
There you go.
Oh.
That's like
No, let's go, doctor. But did you
Ooh,
use
that's a good one.
It's a noun, right?
Did you use the wait,
The
hold
proper
on.
noun. You
Nice,
didn't
nice.
differentiate.
That's
You didn't make me.
Instead of-
Okay.
What's it where you diagram the sentence?
Before you guys read, I have to cut out though.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, bye, Eddie.
So
You out?
before you do that, but yes, I am out.
Do you have any
Jason,
more-
I just wanted. What was that?
Do you have any more questions or anything
No.
you want to
I
ask?
think I enjoyed my time phoning in again. This is my second time phoning in.
I
This
know,
is
you
clear.
gotta actually be here one day.
Just close your eyes. I'm there. I'm
you're
behind you
not.
guys. Remember
Yeah,
that.
no.
Whoa.
Hey, you're not behind me. Don't even go there.
Don't get it twisted.
So you're behind him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't
No,
play
but
that.
Jason, I want to tell you thank you for sponsoring this podcast, and
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, you're welcome.
yeah,
Always great talking to you, Eddie.
yes sir. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night, and keep following us, guys.
Thanks
Hell
for
That's what I want to.
Bye, Eddie.
That's my little plug in there.
Yeah.
All
All right, have a
guys.
good night.
See ya.
All right, guys. See ya.
Yeah, later, bro.
Bye.
Okay, so this one is called Pool Rules. Attention
Nice.
all swimmers. If you want to swim in this ball or soak in our sneaky spa, you must follow these smart rules. No nude sexting allowed.
Where's the fun in that?
Men must wear dysfunctional shorts. And women must wear one-piece bathing geese. Or moist bikinis.
Now we're talking. Now you're talking about language.
Same. No marmots under the age of 3
No marmots under the age of 3.
are allowed. In the liquor, unless accompanied by a drunkard. Drinking in the pool is only permitted in the green end and only when a Life Amsterdam is on duty. People with beautiful hair must wear bathing zebras.
Where am I gonna go with those?
Amazon.
You get,
One bathing
you
zebra
gotta
on
be careful about your search terms.
Warning, if you plan to sunbathe, slowly cover your arm, legs, and butthole. With big lotion. You don't want to get a Jason Burke burn.
I didn't tell him what can happen then.
Have a deep day.
Have a deep day.
Especially,
Namaste.
that's funny.
Now stay away from me.
That's funny. When you had the geese bikini, there's
Yeah.
actually wasn't there like a geese dress? That
Oh,
someone
that
wore,
was
like
Bjork. She wore a swan dress.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that
She
kind
totally
of like
did, yeah.
reminded
I
me.
remember that. Yeah.
I like
And then
Mad
Margaret
Libs are
Cho
funny.
also did.
You know,
Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done those.
they had dirty ones. I got that like at Borders. I couldn't
Yeah.
find any like the dirty ones. So.
Amazon, dude.
Amazon.
Amazon,
Yeah.
for sure. Next time.
Cool. We will take a little quick break
Yep.
and get some more comfortable chairs here.
Yeah.
And might have to say bye to a couple people, but so far we got
Until
a
next
lot of questions answered though. You know, so
It was good.
Hey,
Cool.
see you in a bit.
yep.
Okay, so it has been a little while now. Everybody that was here has now left us.
We definitely had a couple people kind of take off. So this is kind of the conclusion of our night so far from this podcast.
The technical term is attrition.
The
People
attrition.
have flaked out.
Exactly. So my biggest thing, though, and I'm bringing back my last podcast again, was I wanted to stop drinking after 2 drinks. And I would say today I've already had 3 wines, so I surpassed 1 wine already. I
3
had
glasses
3
of wine, because every time you say 3 wines, I keep on imagining you pounding down bottles, and that's
Exactly.
not the case.
3 glasses of wine. I had 3 shots. We had some. What tequila did we drink today?
Casamigos.
Casamigos
God,
Reposado, one of my favorites.
Oh my god, that tequila was crazy.
Like,
That's
not
good
even a
stuff.
need for a chaser. It's how good it was.
No salt, no lime, just straight up. Like I first 2 shots, I just took shots, and then my third shot, I did what Jason does, just kind of sip it, and you definitely get the full effect of that tequila. Definitely recommend it. And then other than that, I had 2 beers, so I'm at like 7 drinks right now. Completely different from my first podcast.
And you seem really together.
No, totally. I'm like running the podcast.
Right.
And doing
Is it-
doing all right.
I mean, and you're doing like a 7 out of 10 job with that.
And this is actually glass number 4. But
So with that, like, did you drink 2 glasses over like a faster period of time also?
to be honest with you, the podcast, I actually drank the wine. I'll link the video here, but I did drink the wine consistently. There was no food involved. It was just straight up, just talking,
Dang
drinking,
straight.
and then doing something different. But I was trying to solve a puzzle, but to bring back the puzzle, did you guys solve the puzzle?
Do you want to see how we solved the puzzle?
Dude, I can't even get the thing completely apart, much less put it
And that's
back
not
together.
even the hardest one. This
No, it's
tower
not.
is
It's
supposed
actually
to be.
a level 4. So it's not. It's still a pretty difficult one.
Which one's
but-
the first level? Give me that one.
The first level is, see that box?
Yeah.
So that box right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that box, all you need to do is put the key through one hole and get the key out the other hole. That's a level 2.
Ooh, it's like a Mayan box too. It's my peoples. Mi gente.
You can drop the key inside it and then like shake it and grab another end into the other side. So you don't have to have it one end and then try to find the other end. Did you give up on that already?
I'm out.
But no, Jason, honestly though, I honestly feel like I can keep drinking more, and I'm not at that point where I was done already after 2 drinks.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I'm 5-6 years older than you, and if you asked me to go out to CH3 of the Rhino right now, I'd be like, game on. I could kick back another 5-6 drinks easily.
Yeah. No, easily.
Yeah, and I'm still feeling good, having a good time,
No, yeah.
which is completely different than if I'd not taken the pills. I'd have been asleep 2 hours ago.
And that was our deal though. Today we invited 6 people, and each 6 people had to bring something that they wanted to drink. I think all of us had a portion what they liked. So we definitely drank more excessively than we would normally do.
Yeah, you're not getting any further than I did.
Working on it.
Yeah, I just threw in the towel.
That's a level 2.
Oh, that's what you got. You can put the long in first.
Yeah, now let me figure out how to get it back out.
Yeah, let me see it now.
Alright, fine. After I did the hard part.
What about you, Michelle?
The female always knows how to get there.
Oh fuck!
How to
No,
get
I
it
do
in the
not.
right hole.
I am a font of useless information.
If you show me
and-
how to where the front door is, I know I'll be able to find the front door like
Right.
sooner than anybody.
Sure, no, that's not pub quiz. That kind of stuff. That's my area of expertise. But that puzzle's not. Well, anyway, for me, so my tolerance might be a little bit higher than yours is, Rich,
All
because I know that we've gone out drinking before, and I'm one of those like closers. I'm an end of the
No,
nighter.
definitely. I would have to agree with that. No, definitely.
But the next day,
Okay,
like
so that's
that does not. Like, there's no discrimination on how crap the next day is. Like, as if I drink well, or if I'm like a good drinker, that doesn't matter the next day. Like, the next day is still headache, body is sore. Like, I cannot function like a normal person does. So these pills, like, yeah, they do help me, like, maybe maintain a lot more of a level of energy to be able to continue on. But the important one for me is that at the end of the night, if I take them before I go to bed,
Right.
and like as you were told to do on the bottle, it's like take them 20 minutes beforehand. I might slip another one while drinking, and then like at the end of the night before bed, I'll do it again, and it is a game changer. Like it just makes me feel not as crap.
And like, so for me, it would take more than a day to recover from a big, huge night. I mean, like, if
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with friends and they have a couple cocktails
Yeah.
or a couple beers, I'm cool the next day.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like having like a couple shots, hanging out, and then taking an Uber home and being completely, don't even remember going to bed, brushing my teeth, changing my clothes into like pajamas or whatever. You know what I mean? Those nights I wake up, I'm completely done for like 2 days.
What kind of pajamas do you wear? Like,
T-shirts and
Flannel.
like Jordan shorts.
okay, I was just curious if it was like
You're curious about his?
Iron Man or
I think when I started
Kinda
talking,
thing.
I was just kind of being more appropriate,
Oh,
like
okay.
sleeping attire.
you can tell a lot of
Which is
people about their
kinda funny, though,
pajamas.
It's very
like,
true.
okay, there's two things. I can't sleep with socks.
Yeah, me
And then,
neither.
you know, like some people, they can't sleep with a shirt. I need to sleep with a shirt for some reason.
Yeah, I don't like shirts.
Like
I
me,
definitely don't like women sleeping in the bed with shirts on. That's a no-no.
There you go.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's back out.
You got it. So Jason actually owes the podcast a puzzle.
A puzzle.
You can go to Borders. There's like puzzles from $4 to like,
Borders.
or you can go like, oh no, Barnes and Nobles.
I'm just like, all right, Grandpa.
Okay, maybe I'm getting drunk. No, I'm joking.
Did they have a
But-
two-piece puzzle?
A what?
Two-piece?
They got every puzzle you can.
I just want like a two-piece. Like as simple as possible.
Oh, like
Jigsaw
the
puzzle.
nails. I would
want Super
love
Bowl.
to put together a stupid puzzle on the podcast.
Yeah, like
Like-
it's
Like
simple.
a puzzle?
Yeah, but
Right.
you continuously get more, like, maybe not more hammered, but something has to happen to where the difficulty of the puzzle has to increase.
Right.
Or we just get paired up with somebody who's real garbage at puzzles.
Yeah, because I'm terrible at puzzles. I'm great at scientific problems, but like
Right.
puzzles like this, I'm like terrible at. And it really
You
frustrates
would
me.
think that the two would go hand in hand.
It's interesting.
Like
For me,
logically
they,
thinking,
I
like
am,
how to.
I think it's like
together
left brain,
something.
right brain stuff.
I am more of a savant. Like I'm really good at like one specific thing. After that, it
Right.
becomes very sketchy.
We're definitely gonna have Jason back. I think
Be
we'd
happy to come back.
love to have you back.
Game on.
You have fun?
Oh yeah, this has been a great time.
Other
We
than
need
that-
some more tequila shots. For
We
sure.
do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll
We
save
need
it
we
for
need
our
like a
next-
separate bar up here with more ice and tequila, and
Specifically, ice.
Any other things in the mist that you're thinking of creating?
right now this is it. I mean, I may tweak the formula, especially to get into a beverage type formula. The
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
chemistry of this is complex, and it's going to take a little bit to get this into a beverage. So that's going to be the next stage of this.
Would you make it like a little 5 hour? You know how those
Oh,
5
for
hour?
sure. Yeah, yeah. It can't be some 12-ounce thing. It's got to be 2-3 ounces, and that's it.
What happens if you mix that with like energy drink? Like if you made a concept like that?
Energy drinks aren't that great for you, probably, as it is.
Yeah, I mean, it could work, but either way, this is going to have to be small volume because it's not going to taste that great.
Oh right. But the 5 hour, they're little shot capsules.
Mm-hmm.
That makes perfect sense. But again, this is our product today. Every channel they're going to be sponsoring us today. We got Dr. Buzz. I'm telling you, this works. And
Go on, Am.
Great stuff.
Yeah, go on.
where'd you get this little print done though? This is fucking badass.
So my man Vishal out of Pakistan
That's so
did that.
crazy.
A shout out to the Pakis.
It's
Vishal, I've been working with Vishal for almost 6 years now. He does the best graphic design.
Yeah,
And I base it off of Saturday Night Fever, I have to admit.
okay.
When I was in my
Everybody loves John
fraternity,
Travolta.
back in the day when you get to be at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, everyone was a little liquored up.
yeah.
Put on some disco and people just go nuts for it.
So that's where the design got.
it was
Yeah,
great.
Yeah. And you had a little touch. I see the little flask or the graduate cylinder.
Correct. I love some
Yeah.
science.
Yeah,
I am a
totally.
science geek.
Hey,
Supports them.
more power, man, and it fits everything. So again, this is Jason Burke. We got Dr. Buzz. We got Hangover Heaven, and we don't know what's next, man. I bet you it's going to be something great.
But make sure you check out his product on Amazon.
And I'm telling you, this thing works, man. I'm already at like 9 drinks already.
Yeah, me too. If you guys should go out to CH3, that'd be like game on.
Hey, let's go to CH3.
All right, you guys. We'll catch you on the next
All
one.
right, have a good night.
Thank you, guys.